Hey Alex, did you know Hot Ones brews a special pepper for their hot sauce?
I did not.
It's called Pepper X.
I'm pretty sure that's not Hot Ones that does that.
Nope, it is. So Hot Ones, Truth or Dab is the game that we're playing today. And we gotta either tell the truth or hit that Pepper X sauce.
That dab.
That's the intro. That's it.
That's all.
That's all I'm doing. Please remove this to uncover the instruction manual. You mean there's rules other than just do?
Other than do.
The round kicks off with the youngest player as the host, aka Sean Evans.
So you.
The host draws a question from the black card pile. The contestant has a choice. Either answer the question honestly or face the wrath of the last dab. How to win. There's no winner.
Shit. Okay.
All questions must be answered truthfully, boys. So no liar friends amongst these tables. This is what we do. We put everything back where it belongs. Wow. Everybody clap. Clap for me. Thank you. Thank you.
At least one clap.
I'm the host, and welcome to Sean Evans' show. This is a roast card, where you don't answer the question. Instead, you have a choice to take a dab, or let all players here roast you by telling us your most annoying trait as a human. Do you understand this?
No, I don't.
Can you try? Second host.
How about you just say your most annoying trait and we just make fun
How are
of
you
it?
guys hard? This is perfectly understandable.
I'm hard.
Yeah, why are you guys
Dude, I'm rock hard right now.
Good. This is a roast cards where you don't answer the question. Instead, you have a choice to take a dab or let all the players here roast you by telling us. So you guys are roasting me
what
by
your
telling
most annoying
me
trait
my
is.
most annoying trait as a human is.
All right there,
Oh.
mister. I work at a fucking board game shop.
Actually, I'm very interested in this.
Stefan, fucking, I go to school. I'm educated. I get
Actually
it.
going to school?
Yeah, but
Sorry, it's just
how fucking long you take to shower.
yeah, that's fair.
Why? What are you fucking doing?
Everything.
Bro.
Everything.
We'll be like,
I love the shower.
I'll be ready in like 2 minutes. Just need to shower.
Oh,
And then it's
Bro,
like
it's not
30
2 minutes.
minutes later.
I never say 2 minutes. I say
We've-
I'm taking a shower.
We've waited in the parking lot for
yeah.
15 minutes.
You know, bro.
Yeah.
We'll be like, yeah, let's go at 11. You're at 11. You're like, yep, guys, I just woke up. I need to shit, shower. Probably need to eat something.
I'm gonna agree with him because let's set us off a little bit.
Are you hurt?
No, that is completely understandable. I
Fucking
know
annoying.
I know that's a bad thing for me sometimes.
You should hate
I
yourself.
don't, I don't mean to do it, but this is a roast card. Okay, so we're roasting you on things that you're bad at: career, sports, dating, anything goes. A lot of you. Let's see, we have.
All right. No.
You just named them all.
I could have kept going.
I'm gonna roast you on the thing that annoys me the most, but you're bad at it. Consistency.
Yeah, I'm awful.
Yo,
at
you're
consistency.
really bad at consistency.
Oh, is that it? Are you guys both just saying consistency?
Oh no.
He said dating.
I did say dating.
I don't think I'm bad at dating. How am I bad at dating?
No, maybe not dating. Maybe
I was
like.
definitely a man whore for a solid
Yeah,
year.
you were.
Yeah, I was
You
not good.
definitely were.
I definitely gave more of myself out than I kept for myself. It was not good.
No, yeah.
AJ,
Yes.
truth.
Okay.
Who in the room is more negative than positive?
Ooh.
No, I know.
No, I'm sorry.
This is AJ, not you.
Well, I know I am.
Oh.
I was more trying to think between like me and you. I'm like, what one negative between me and you? That's what I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like out of me and you, what one's more negative? I'm like,
I can
I
agree
don't know.
negative.
Yeah, so
Probably
can
say
I though. But, like,
out of you two, I'd say Alex.
I'd agree
Yeah.
with that, yeah.
I think I'm the most less positive, more negative,
Yeah.
more skeptical.
Where are we killing the cards?
All right, Stefan.
About
Some folks just aren't cool under pressure. Who here is the least chill?
at least chill.
Yeah.
I'm probably the best at that of the three of us. The thing is, you two go different ways when you're under pressure and not chill about it. I say Alex because he actively stresses it about it more. I know AJ can be bad, but like he usually just sits there and like simmers, where you actively stress.
Sure.
Well, I think about it from like my job, where like people are actively in crisis, and I have to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a moment where you tried to be funny but weren't funny at all. I'm like, a lot. Most of them are recorded.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't really want to do
Yeah.
this one because this one's literally our entire channel for 2 years.
All right, pick a different one.
Truth. Who have you fantasized about in your life that you shouldn't have? No celebrities allowed.
Maybe a friend's mother.
Why mother?
I don't know. Sorry, friend's father.
Don't do that when I'm dancing.
Well, you know what they say.
I think-
No answer is a dab.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
because you can't answer the question.
This is bothering me.
Yeah, fix that. Fix that.
Yeah, do that.
Oh yeah, actually that is a pretty good amount. Go for it.
What? Oh, there's a hair in it.
Oh, your hair.
My stomach is instantly like, get this out of me. Oh, God, that's rough.
Well, ask the question.
Oh,
You gotta keep going. Can't stop.
This is
so much reading.
this is really weird when I'm not also taking it.
Just watching it. You know how I feel when I'm behind the camera watching you guys.
It's like
do
kind of
this.
surreal. I feel like something should be happening to me.
Oh, wait, I have to ask you this.
Yeah.
Thank fucking God. Thank fucking God. I was like, I don't know the answer to this. I'm so fucked.
Oh, we forgot about the white cards. One-up challenge. Each round concludes with a one-up challenge where all players face off against each other. All players must then one-up the others by answering the prompt in the most entertaining way. The player with the lamest answer, or no answer at all, must take the dab.
When is it supposed to be the white card?
After Alex.
Oh, is it supposed to be after each round? Oh.
Put your basic knowledge to the test. Get one answer wrong and you take a dab.
Holy fuck.
You're
Oh.
fucked, dude. From the first one, I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
What is the scientific term for when you sweat on your forehead from too much hot sauce?
Oh, fucking Christ.
Gasatory perspiration, accruing perspiration, apocrine perspiration. I probably said all those things wrong.
C.
Yeah, you got it wrong.
Oh, fuck.
I think you should take less than I did.
I guess I don't really have a spit bucket, but I don't clean the spit, so.
Thank God.
He would have run it his tongue. That was bold.
It's not that bad. I didn't even hiccup.
How long did it actually last? Because the other ones are like last like,
Oh,
a
it's
very
still
long
it's
time.
still there. Don't get me wrong.
It's just not as-
nearly as bad.
One up. Have you ever gotten an insane email from a colleague? Tell us about it.
Does it have to be an email? Oh. So I was working at a place I probably won't say the name, but it was a manufacturer for construction equipment. My coworker was testing out a brand new unit off the production line. Forklift that's supposed to lift 10,000 pounds and it has a boom. So he picks up the 10,000 pounds and he lifts it all the way back, and you're supposed to extend a foot, drop back down, and put the weight back down. But he went up, wet the foot, and then it kept on going up. The boom continued to extend. But the issue with that is it can only withstand the weight at that foot and not past that. So what ended up happening was it started extending.
Yeah.
And then it finally locked, and the shock of it locking broke the carriage that holds it, and the 10,000 pounds dropped and landed 6 inches from his legs in the cab and fucking slammed the machine so hard it broke the counterweights off the back of it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he would have died very quickly.
That was in an email?
Yeah, it was a safety email that went out.
Did he continue doing it forward, or did it just keep going?
It just malfunctioned and kept going
Oh,
forward.
shit. Okay.
The-
it wasn't his fault. It was the machine's fault.
It was the machine's fault.
Okay.
I don't get a lot of like crazy. I usually just send fucking emails to my coworkers. Like the one time I think I just said John Cena. that was it.
Yeah,
but
but
like
have you
that
gotten
doesn't
it?
count.
Have you
That
no, it
doesn't.
doesn't because you sent it. I think it was another email from when I was bouncing, and an email went out because the night before there was a big brawl. An email had to go out telling us to not wear gloves with knuckle protections. One of our bouncers did it. Though, like, I feel bad because he lost his job over this. And he's the one that saved me from getting repeatedly punched in the face. For me, I was just on a car hood, and I had one of the kids. I'm calling my kid because he's like 19. One of my coworkers, one other bouncer, didn't realize I was getting hit, and he was trying to separate us. But the kid was just wailing on me, and you just see him come out of left field and just clock him.
Oh, fuck.
But what happened was he took off his gloves and gave it actually to the boss's kid that was working there because he was worried because there are knuckle protections. Right, and depending on the outlook of what's happening, a cop could be like, that's a weapon, but you can hit harder when you're patting over your knuckles. It was kind of an explanation being like, don't wear these or you're gonna lose your job, and the story of what happened and why we're not allowed to do this.
So you got punched in the face.
Punch in the face. I got him a couple times until I like tripped over a fucking car.
I think the only crazy ones I get are in like texts.
Not an
Yeah,
email.
not email.
Yeah.
All players vote on the worst answer. Loser dabs.
Oh fuck.
Though I miss brawling sometimes. When there's like 5 of you against 5 or 6 of another group, it's just maddening.
Stefan actually has an underground fighting ring.
Tune in next summer when Stefan fights Alex. In a ring is me.
Yep. You know, ask a question.
I'm working on it. What's the most disturbing fantasy or dream you've ever had?
Disturbing fantasy or dream?
Yeah.
There's 2 dreams that I've had that are very disturbing.
The one fish had a lady.
The
other girl had a fish bottom, and I had to fuck one of them.
No, the one was, you know those dreams where you're like, yeah, I'm in school, right? You're sleeping.
What are you doing?
Like, I was taking a test. And in the middle of the test, I realized I was dreaming, and then it just went off the rails. Where like janitor came in, the floors gave away. There was like pit with like spikes, and I was about to fall in if I didn't do this test correctly. But I was like, "Fuck, what is happening?"
Shit.
The other one I had a zombie one, and I don't know if I just watched like
The janitor came in, he was a zombie, and the floors gave away.
it was one of those like zombie fights, just fighting everything, but it went
Yes.
guns, weapons malfunction. We had to run, and I got chased down by zombies and like was getting literally eaten in my dream. Just woke up in a sweat and just like shaking. And I'm just like, holy fuck, that was awful.
God damn. I feel like this game is for people who have a lot of baggage with each other that don't talk.
This one isn't even applicable to you. When was the last time you were on a sports team?
So,
This one's not even...
no, it is.
Is it? Okay, so I'm gonna do this one then.
Yeah.
Okay, no, let me finish the question.
Okay.
On the last sports teams you were a part of, whatever sport, did you bring the average skill level of your team up or down?
Oh, way down. So, the last official sports team I was a part of, I played soccer for 1 season. To get why this was so awful for me, my mother started dating the soccer coach.
Ooh.
Yeah. His son was the best player on the team, and I was, by far, the fucking worst player on the team. I was defense. I scored -1 goals that entire season. I scored on our own net. And I was like a really chubby kid, and for some reason, every single time I passed that center line, I would jump and spin. And it was just so stupid. I remember one specific time, a kid was coming at me, and we were like going this way. I was trying to kick the ball that way, because like they were like, Alex, you're so shit at this. If you see a ball, just kick it.
Can you stand up and jump and spin here?
No, I can't.
Okay.
I was such a big kid. I tried to stop running and I couldn't, and I just ran over this kid, like cleats and all. Just ran over him. And I just remember, I can hear it now, the blood hurtling scream of his mother on the side, going, "No, the fat kid ran over the kid." It was bad. It was terrible. So no, I brought it was not good. It was I don't like playing soccer. Wow, this one's gonna hurt.
Me?
No, one of us.
Oh, interesting. I'm ready.
Who in this room would you least want to go on a vacation with, and why?
Oh, that should be a very easy answer.
Stefan. He reads all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, what, really?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
I'm someone that will sit on the beach and read.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, me too.
Yeah, fuck that. Day on a vacation,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what came out.
Hey, bro, you want to go
so
to this,
fucking easy.
they have a cool sports bar. You want to go?
Oh, I'll go
It's
to that.
margarita night.
He's
no,
like-
I'm gonna sit here and read.
Hey. All right, you get the draw. But someone does.
Okay, all right, AJ.
I'll
sure.
do it.
AJ.
I got it, guys.
Yeah.
I got
You
it.
got it.
What's the most intense drug you've ever taken? How was it?
Just give me this now.
I'll probably. So I've done MDMA twice, actually more. But the first time I did it, it was great. Second time I did it, great. Third time I did it, it was terrible. 2 people that I was friends with like started fighting, and I just like tanked. I was like freaking. I was like, guys, I'm not having it. It was not good. It wasn't fun.
What do you consider heavier? Like, because some people like the way that they rank stuff is completely different. Some people, the way that they rank it, like some people would put like a psychedelic above MDMA.
But like you have to think about what was the most intense drug for
Oh
you.
yeah, no, I know. I'm saying
Yeah.
it's gonna be mushrooms.
Yeah.
Like it's 120% gonna be mushrooms.
The only reason why, for me, I put MDMA over mushrooms is because that fucked me up for probably 2 weeks straight.
Oh, fuck.
I was not good at all for like mentally for like 2 weeks.
Like mushrooms, sometimes it's really bizarre. Whoever I'm hanging out with, I've broken out into like tangents where I'll just talk for 30 minutes. Like just about like some aspect of my life, and I'll just talk about it for like 30 minutes long. And it'll be like so so clear, which is like exactly what you want to do when you take a psychedelic, is like kind of analyze your life in a different light. But it's just funny because like it's happened multiple times and I've like broke it down. But then there's also been the extreme, and you look at something and you're like, yeah, I could hang myself from there.
Weed?
Okay.
That's why
One time, I got secondhand high.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, as soon as I saw, I'm like, fuck, just give me this now. I'm like, unless if you count alcohol as a drug,
That's pretty intense though. Alcohol, when you think of it.
Yeah, because I have like blackout stories from fucking getting hammered and blacking out and snailing in the backyard. But
What does snailing mean?
Face down, ass up.
yeah,
That's
face
the way
down,
he likes
ass up.
Is it where you vomit and then you slide in your vomit?
No.
Well,
It was Cody homemade alcohol that I decided to take a shot every time someone showed up, and I was there from the very beginning of the party. I got so hammered that I went in the back, decided to smoke, which isn't good because I get very sick when I smoke, like cigarettes.
you smoked a cigarette?
Yeah, someone up in the back was always like, "Oh, I'm gonna get some fresh air." Went to your backyard, decided to smoke a cigarette for whatever goddamn reason. Felt sick halfway through the cigarette because fucking cigarettes make me sick. Went to the lawn, like I was just feeling nauseous, so I was just at the lawn, so I didn't throw up anywhere else. And I passed out on the lawn, but I was on all fours, so when I passed out, I did this, and my ass was still up. So I snailed it. The only thing I remember even slightly is them carrying me inside. They had to carry me inside. And apparently I puked on the way when they were carrying me near the steps. And apparently I'm a screamer when I black out too. So,
Aren't we all?
so if you count alcohol as a drug, that is that, but I'm not counting alcohol as a drug. So
Took it out.
yeah, I'm counting weed as a drug, and that's the most intense drug I've done.
Rank everyone in the room from most to least reliable.
1 and 2.
What about yourself? You gotta put yourself in there.
1, 2, 3. AJ's probably the most reliable, probably the second one, because I just have time. And then Alex.
I'm just a fucked up person with my scheduling.
Yeah. I can count probably on AJ most times. I'm gonna be like, hey, I need to talk or something. I'd be like, AJ's probably mostly free.
I'm like, my life is just exploded. I can't do with anything.
Yeah. Who's the most surprising person to slide into your text messages, DMs, or inbox?
Out of the people in the room?
No,
Just like,
just-
who was the most surprising? You're like, oh shit, why these people like this person's
Why they
messaging
slide into my DMs?
So for me, it was, you guys ever seen that Codico episode where he goes like the King of Kombucha's place, like GT Dave? The GTS Kombucha.
Mhm.
That guy who owns it, he was like in a Codico episode, and
Okay.
it was like some crazy thing. He posted something about a waterfall, it was like, do a flip, right? And he actually responded back. And he's actually I have a decent conversation with the guy on my Insta. Like, I would say decent for someone who does not have to give me the light of fucking day at all.
Yeah.
Now, was it through comments or in DMs?
That's what I'm saying. Like, does that count?
A text message?
Wait, no. Sorry, it's in my DMs.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
counts.
then yeah, it would count.
Like, it's nothing crazy, but like the
Yeah,
fact
but
that I
like-
actually had a conversation with the guy and he did not have to give me any fucking
Yeah.
What
time
did
of
you
day.
talk to him about?
post this thing about like there being like a cat, like something like a surprise under the cat. But I was like, oh, that's so cool. He's like, yeah, we're doing it for this promotion. You know, you should collect your bottle caps. I was like, oh, I throw mine out. He's like, you should save them. And I was like, I actually, you know what? I just bought one on my lunch and there's nothing underneath the cap. And he was like, you know what? He's like, wait, are you in Canada? I was like, yeah. And he's like, okay, well, it's not available in Canada. We're trying to do that soon. A little conversation. But I thought it was cool because the guy didn't have to like even fucking respond to me.
Yeah.
Ever waved at someone random thinking they were waving at you? Tell us about your
Christ.
cringiest public encounter with a stranger. You guys can just pull this information, eh?
See, this shit happens to me on a weekly basis though.
Yeah. For me, it's like literally happened on like Thursday.
Yeah.
The last time that happened.
The
to me.
last time this happened to me, I was in the liquor store. I was with my girlfriend, and we got up to the cash. The person behind us at the other till said, have you found everything you're looking for? And I was like, yeah, and more. And I looked at my cashier. Well, not my cashier, the cashier.
Yeah.
Was helping me, and then she goes, "What?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, we found everything and more." And she's like, "I'm so glad." And then I look over, and Emma's just laughing her out. I was like, "What?" She's like, "She didn't ask you that question." And the cashier looked at me like, and I was like, "Oh, I'm just being dumb." Okay.
I feel mine was more cringe because I was like going to class. I got to class a little late, so all the seats were filled. That wasn't close to the rows. So I'm like, okay, well, I see one over in that corner. There's like 2 near the end.
Oh, I got a better one.
Start walking through. I get towards like the end, the last 2 seats, and the last girl looks at me, looks up, being like, "There's someone sitting here." To the seat beside her. Okay, I'm like, okay, whatever. Went over, sat to the far end. No one ever sat there. No one ever sat there.
Oh.
And I'm just like, I'm like, I didn't think I was that ugly.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch my answer. I was working at the. Probably shouldn't have just said that. I was working at a hotel. I worked at a hotel from the age of 14 to 18.
The whole name.
Yeah. In downtown Kitchener, 1 King Street, right? So, my friends used to skateboard around downtown Kitchener.
Alex, I don't think you should switch your story.
Around the downtown area of where the hotel I worked at was. And I go on break. I thought I saw my friend passing by on a skateboard, so I pushed him off the skateboard. Like he didn't fucking tumble and fall and like scratch his face, but I pushed him off the skateboard. He like stumbled forward a bit, and then he looked back at me. I realized it was not my friend, and I go, and he goes, "Dude, what the fuck? Why?" And I was like. And I just walked back into the hotel.
Oh, you didn't say anything.
No.
You just left.
I just left. I just pushed the kid off the skateboard and walked back in. From the outside looking in, that would have been fucking hilarious. Just seeing a random cook come out, push a kid off a skateboard, and then walk back in. Felt really bad. If I don't know if that kid ever watches the videos or not, but sorry.
Yeah. Well, for me, like I have something similar. But it wasn't as bad as pushing them. I thought I also knew this person walking by, but it was a female friend I thought I saw walking by me. So I ran up and grabbed her shoulders from behind, and she fucking jumped.
I have another.
I'm like,
I think we've all had something like that happen.
Turn around, realize it wasn't her, in the pure like I went white. Because I'm like, you could also tell this person probably doesn't like being touched.
Yeah.
And then it was just a random dude. Me punching her, like, grabbing her shoulders. I'm like, I am so freaking sorry. I thought you were my friend. I am so sorry. And I just yeeted myself out of that. I'm like, see you later. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that, and just left.
I've done something like that too. I remember like someone was like sitting on a couch, but I walked up and like grabbed their head. Went like this. Because I thought I knew the person and just wasn't the person after they looked around, and I was just like, sorry.
You just said sorry? What else did you do anything else? You were just
left.
Sorry.
That's what I did. I walked away. What do you do? Sorry. I thought, like, sorry.
Okay, so I got a quick one. This one's really quick. Same friend that I thought was on the skateboard, by the way. I didn't hurt him, but so we were walking down the hallways of our high school. So it was him and I, and then some girl, I can't remember her name, but she was in front of us, and he just grabs her ass, and then he kind of just dipped out to the side. I'm looking this way, right? So I turn around and then just see this girl just fucking bitch slap me across the face, right? And I'm like, why? Why did you do that, right? And she sat next to me in math class, and I was like, that was him. And then she was like, oh, okay, never apologized to me. And I brought it up to her like 3 times after a math class, being like, I didn't grab your ass, right? And she was like, haha, yeah, I figured that out after. And I wanted to be like, this is the part where you apologize for slapping me, and it never happened.
I can't really recall, like, because I do everything in my power to avoid cringe.
I think grabbing the head and then just dipping after saying sorry is worse than grabbing her shoulders. For me, I think Stefan has to take the dab.
Sure.
Alex is the real decider here. Alex is pushing a kid off a fucking skateboard.
Yeah, fucking.
I felt so bad.
Pop quiz.
Oh, fuck.
What movie was made famous by the story of a sinking ship in 1912?
Titanic?
Yeah.
Bro, you got the fucking scientific name for sweat on the forehead after eating hot sauce, and he gets that?
There's 2 more. Who was the first actor to play the Hulk? Edward Norton, Lou Ferrigno, or Mark Ruffalo?
Lou Ferrigno?
Yeah. What year was the first Spider-Man comic released?
Oh, fuck.
1953, 1962, or 1966?
66?
No.
Was it 62?
Yep.
Fuck. I knew it was one of the two. I knew it was in the 60s. Giving me two 60s fucked me.
You got that wrong on purpose.
Yeah, I did.
Just so you could have a little more, another little taste.
The tip of my tongue right now for some reason.
What's wrong with it?
I think I just put too much hot sauce on it. I'd actually be very surprised if he doesn't answer this question.
You might not want it on camera though.
That's true. How much money do you have in your bank account right now?
Oh, fuck. 300 in saving and $50 in checkings.
I believe that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Let's fact check. Let's get the cents.
Oh, I don't fucking know the sense. Oh, no. I mean, this is... Who in this room will be broken up with their partner in the next 2 years?
There's only one person in a relationship.
Yeah,
So Alex.
I hope to prove you wrong. Everyone is cool with lying until they get caught. Share a time you got trapped in a lie. Can I go first?
You guys just have these in your mind.
Because this is like the worst thing that I've oh god. So when I was a kid, I think I was in grade 4. Everybody made science projects. They were walking around with the classes, being like, "Hey, whose project?" Oh, they were being like, so who brought a project here? You know. Then they got to me, and everybody had a project but me. So I was like, I looked to the one left of me, and she was like, "Alex, did you have a project?" And I was like, "Yeah, this one." And the one next to me. And so I proceeded try to figure out and explain the project next to me, claiming it was mine. And then the kid walked up who owned the project. And the teacher was like, "You didn't make this project, did you?" And I was like, "No, I didn't." And then the entire class just looked at me. I felt terrible. And it was awful.
This is like a couple years long lie.
My life.
When I started dating my first girlfriend, we had like intercourse about like 6 months in.
Sure.
We were like, 16, whatever.
Sure, yeah.
Sure, right? Yeah, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my parents
That's
were
sick,
quite
bro.
religious at the time.
Sick, dude.
And didn't think I've ever done that. Never said it. I just kind of went along with it. But my sister was kind of a rebel and got a lot of things thrown at her. We're like, yeah, she's definitely done this. She's definitely done this. Definitely done this. Kind of just got blamed, like drugs and like weed and drinking alcohol and like sex and stuff like that. But the entire time, I felt very bad about it because I was just lying to my parents the entire time. And you can just tell my sister was just getting shit on. And I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, I've done this or worse, and they just think like I'm a golden boy, oldest golden boy this entire time, and I'm just like lying to them. Like, yeah, I'm definitely that. I'm definitely that. Until one time, I guess I finally just like not broke down, like crying. I'm just like, I'm like, no, my sister's done stuff, but I've done all this, and I just laid it out over the years I've done things, and you could just see the absolute shock on my parents' face when I laid out things that I've done. And they're like, "Wait," I'm like, "You've done all these things." It's like, "Yeah, but you told me you haven't." I'm like, "I know I did. I lied to you for like 5 or 6 years."
Shit.
I'm like, I just never wanted to disappoint you. I've lied to you about 5 or 6 years, and I just couldn't hold it in anymore. I just had to prove that my sister wasn't that bad, and I wasn't a golden boy.
I think for me, I'll take the dab. The thing I do the most is not so much lie, but the absence of an answer. You ever get any like crumbs from there? It's bad.
Well, at this point, are we switching and going counterclockwise? So you asking Alex questions, and I'm asking you
What did you guys
questions?
fucking plan?
Sure.
What did you guys plan?
We didn't plan anything.
And we shuffled it.
Roast. The ugliest thing they've ever seen you wear.
Ugliest thing I've ever seen you wear? The thing is, I've only ever seen you in like 5 outfits because you only wear specifically like 5 outfits for shooting.
You don't have a large wardrobe.
No.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and say all of it. Do you dress yourself or do you got somebody?
I dress myself, yeah.
I was gonna say you should fire them.
I think probably the ugliest thing is that I've only ever seen you in like 5 outfits, and you don't have more than that.
I think the ugliest thing I've ever seen you wear is just...
When you just have the stash. See, I like the full beard, but just the stash.
What about clean shaven?
Oh, that's so much worse. I don't know what it is about clean shaven that you just don't look like you.
Actually, the worst thing he wears is all this going on.
My body hair?
The body hair?
Yeah.
You're the only one that shaves out of the three of us. You know
I've
that,
never-
right?
and I say it's hideous.
And I've never had a complaint from anybody, so
Okay.
No,
Well,
I think
now
it's-
you do.
good.
Yeah, but okay, so I'm gonna change it. It's not the stash, it's when you clean shave.
Okay,
Yeah, I
Cool.
hate it.
sweet.
Yeah, it's gross.
Ugly.
Ugly, is that what we just called them?
Out of everyone in the room, who do you think looks the best naked? You can only pick someone you haven't seen naked.
I don't think I've ever seen either of you completely naked. I've seen him probably the most naked. Because, like, I've seen him in underwear, and then I've seen him whip out his dick and start pissing. So, probably you, Alex, because realistically, I can fit the full picture with him naked. Because I've seen different bits of him naked at different
You
points.
can piece it together,
I can piece him together.
so he can't say me.
Yeah, because I've seen him naked.
Okay.
If I didn't see him naked, I'd probably still pick you. Sorry, AJ.
Why?
I don't know. He's gotten like really good shape recently. I'm like, yeah.
appreciate
Like
that.
I can
Thank
see
you.
a bunch of people pegging him.
That is not where I thought you were going.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's continue
Do you,
on.
do you got a question for me?
Read 5 of your last Instagram DMs from your phone out loud. Also, the Instagram is trademarked.
I messaged Jimmy. I'll just read our conversation here. Are you guys filming for JGU? Not that day, no. I want to see you guys in action. I said it's way less impressive in person. But you get to hear Alex's array of racialized slurs.
Did you actually say that? I don't
Okay.
say shit.
What's your second one?
And in brackets, it's in the next message
the
I
next
said.
message.
This is a fake channel lore that I tell everyone.
Oh, thank God.
Everyone.
Or is it fake?
They wouldn't know.
The next one I got was from Brandon, and it's a dog. And it says, I offer my owner my favorite toy as a sign of affection, and he throws it. Somebody said something about Fight Club, and I just sent eye emojis. I sent my mom something that says, Frankie is a cute bulldog name. Andrew Bai sent me a bunch of videos.
What is the craziest, most extravagant, sorry. What is the craziest, most extravagant thing you've ever done to seduce someone? So, like, I guess what's literally the craziest / most expensive thing you've done to try to seduce someone?
Seduce.
Seduce, very specifically seduce.
So what is seducing though?
You are trying to get in their pants, most likely. Like, it's most probably looked at as like a bar, at a bar.
I was young and I was at camp and I thought this girl was really, really cute.
Yeah.
And,
that unlocked memories as soon as you said that.
and I had a crush on her. My friend was bouncing a basketball on the side of the pool and it had her attention and I was like, that can't happen. So I proceeded to go up and try to kick the basketball away from him, but missed because I'm super athletic. And I kicked the pole and broke my toe. But there was a skit, so she was part of the French group, so there was a skit, and one of the funny things about the skit is in the skit, the guy hurt himself, and he was saying bobo, or bonbon, or whatever, which in French means candy. So that was like the funny thing, all the French people thought it was funny because he fucked up the French. So after I broke my toe off the side of the pool, like the thing, I grabbed my toe, and I was going, oh, bobo, bobo, trying to mask the pain and hoping she would laugh. But she didn't.
Oh.
So I just broke my toe.
So is that the craziest thing you've tried to seduce someone? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't try very hard.
I just realized like most of my stories of trying to seduce someone is usually when I'm younger. Like when I was younger, like in high school or like middle school, but it's cringe shit. Or just things I'm like, I'd look cool doing this. I think actually one of them worked. But like it's not like crazy or extravagant. But it's like just like middle school brain things being like, this will work.
I don't know. I feel like every cheesy romantic thing I've done. Poems. I've done like flower petal bath bomb, candles on the bath,
No, I've done that.
like fucking flower petals in shapes on bed with like scavenger hunt of like go here to get these that like I've done it all. Like I don't know what to say, like because none of it's crazy to me because I guess like almost all of them in one day was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
You did all of it in one day?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think AJ wins that one.
Yeah.
I'm a
like,
romantic at heart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I've done a lot of things, but not in one day.
I did a bunch in one day.
The one that worked, for whatever stupid reason, it was at because we used to go weekly to up to Sawbo. and do one of the camping places up there with a family. And they had a pool at this campground. And the one that worked is that I noticed like a really cute girl. I'm just like, yes, I'm going to start swimming back and forth as coolly looking as I can. In this fucking pool. I don't know how she clued in that that's what I was doing, but she did. Because
Stefan's making like really weird noises.
No, yeah. Wasn't noise. It was like, I'm just trying to look as cool as possible, going back and forth. I think I at least did 10 laps back and forth, which is impressive for middle-aged school me. I went to get out, and at that age, I was also wearing those cowboy hats all the time. And she came over and talked to me. And then we started hanging out like every summer after that for a long time.
So it worked.
But it worked. And like, middle-aged, you know, and like me, I'm just like, I did it. I'm a god. Mine worked.
Mine worked.
Yours didn't work. You
Mine
got the pole.
technically did. She had a crush on me. I didn't do it on purpose though. My thing was like, fuck this guy taking the attention away from the girl. So I'll do that.
Yeah.
Her name was Fred.
Sometimes while fighting, we say things we shouldn't. What's something you said to a friend, family member you wish you could take back?
Damn it.
Dude, the hiccups got him this time.
God damn, I told my dad I didn't love him anymore when I was a kid. And that really hurt his feelings. And I wish I could take that back.
Are you crying?
Yeah.
That's a rough one.
Okay, great, your turn. My eye is spicy.
Share time you stalked somebody you liked.
Stalked?
Yeah.
The same chick that we hung out for like a lot of summers. One summer we couldn't make it there. It was in high school or something. On like Instagram and Facebook. No, it's not Instagram. It was more Facebook at the time. That I kind of just like kept over the summer. Like every day.
Cyber-stalking.
Yeah, like we were just like on Facebook seeing what she's doing and cyber stalking. We was like, she lived in Paris. Like Paris, Ontario. So like there's no fucking way I was getting over there to fucking Paris to actually stalk someone.
Would you have?
No. Because I'm not that type of person. But cyber stalking, I would say that was the one. Sometimes people see things they probably shouldn't have. Who have you seen naked but didn't tell them?
I get this can't go in.
Well, then you gotta dab.
I'll
dab.
I'll dab.
Wow, I completely you okay? Did you swallow it?
It went like up my nose.
Oh, that's awful, dude.
Oh, I got it in my eye.
That's
What happened? Things aren't always smooth sailing in the bedroom. Tell us the most embarrassing sex story and don't hold back.
Sex story.
I farted. I need her in the coop. I sweat a lot.
Yeah.
A combination of all those liquids.
At what time? Wait. Was this all?
Of course this is at one time.
Jesus Christ.
The worst was farting, man.
Yeah. I sharded.
Really?
What? I'm just
I was just like, I was like, oh, I really have to go to the bathroom. And because it was like a silent shart.
That is awful. You have an awful story. Farting and fucking like adjusting and kneeing in the same like time. It was not good for anybody involved.
I don't have an embarrassing one.
Great.
Like it's more
Take a
like
dab.
yeah, I was gonna say like it's more like. It's,
Hey guys, if you guys like this last dab, thank you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure to check out our merch and our Patreon and everything good.
That's spicy.
Yeah.
Oh man, it swallowed. That was a choice.